derzeit verharrt. Wird das Auto von Nicolas Pola an den Schlepphaken gehängt. Da kommt das Feld jetzt in diese Yellow Flag Location und da gibt es einen riesen Einschlag. Gleich zweimal sind dort Piloten in das Streckensicherungsfahrzeug gefahren.
Because it's all happening at the front. Oh, and that's not right at all. That's not right at all. Sharma Walter is slammed into the wall by Christopher.
Like something went wrong there. Kevin Riley has spun the Muslim. Maybe he's hit. Oh, and that's carnage there. Flames everywhere.
Into the picture. Pushed by Casey Mears. Kenseth with Harvick behind him. Oh, there's contact. Stewart into the middle of the pack and over.
Watch it out.
Use the good traction as you see there. Oh! Jordan, side-by-side contact. No, he's into the wall. Collard involved in...
Way out of the racetrack goes the 32, catches the 6, and around goes Justin Lofton, hits the 13 of Johnny Sauter. They crash right at the start-finish line, and they catch the 32 of Miguel.
It's an excellent getaway for the BMW driver, and he's putting Matt Neal under pressure just to clip on. Oh, and off in the background. Car's off in pit time through the hall then to Plato. It's Plato, up and over goes Jason Plato, rolling here on the first lap at Donington, and the reigning champion is out.
Exactly happened here. Well, a little nudge from the Opel of Laurent Aiello, and there you see it all goes wrong. It started with the nudge and Schneider into the barrier.
Jaroslav Kani in third place at the moment. Oops. Huge Johansson.
Tidy into the first turn, Stocking as captain leads. Oh no, and a big spin and over the top. Right on board now with the Genza of Viso U. And he's going to see the accident unfold ahead. There's Powell, Brundle, 3 into 2. A little bump from Powell over the curb. That's okay, but yeah, and then Buller ends up upside down.
That was Bargwanna. Had a huge moment. It's rolled.
That's a Bundy car.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness. One of the Bundaberg Red races has gone over. View. Watch the 5. Switches behind Scott Pruitt. Boom.
Oh, and that could have been huge. I mean, it was so lucky that that wall cut right there.
I don't think David had a clue that portion was over there. Remember, David went to the other side of the Mazda and then suddenly was for... And I don't think he saw him. That's high speed. There's 165 miles an hour in a DP. GT's about 15 miles an hour slower than that. That is a big hit.
I mean, if that had happened one car length further back on that straightaway, that cut in the guardrail.
It's very calm, just pacing with Ryan Hunter-Reay, but they did watch the leader, and you saw...
Oh, no! Will Power spun!
Power's in the wall!
Oh, unbelievable.
It's about 10th or 11th spot.
Oh, round goes Jamie Whincup, spins in the middle of the... Crushed it too hard. Touched Douglas on his side, and Russell Ingall in the Super Cheap car there. It's, I think that's the Fair Dinkum Homes and Sheds car of Carl Reindler. Whincup drives away.
It's been good for Aaron Karate by the looks of things. So look at this here, Washington and Russell coming together. Washington, it's gone into the wall.
Whoa.
The Toyota lights ablaze. Make sure the slower cars see them. Here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God! The Mercedes has taken off. There's Peter Dumbreck at the wheel. There's a number 5 Mercedes. The car flew right up into the air, over the barriers, over the wire, and into the trees. Let's look at this again. This is an awful accident. An awful accident. He moves out of the slipstream of the Toyota, and the car just takes off. That looks horrifically like a replay of what happened to Mark Webber, who I hasten to add, but that's a big impact.
Something like that, accelerating out, maybe even faster. Oh. And we're so lucky that nobody got hit.
He took that matter into his own hands, and that was the way you want to get it done. It was clean, decisive.
Look at the Toyota. He's looking. He's probing. Oh, he plumps him.
It's the Delta Wing. It's the Delta Wing. Yep.
Des bas-côtés avec des parapluies par exemple, alors qu'attention là il y a eu un accident avec une Porsche impliquée et il y a aussi une autre voiture, on revoit cette image au ralenti. Alors il y a l'accident terrible, le tonneau pour la Porsche, c'est la Porsche numéro 19 de l'équipe Manila Lucaides et là c'est un crash absolument terrifiant.
Henneritzi hätte ihn sehen müssen, war eigentlich ein korrekter Überholversuch, aber Henneritzi hielt da nochmal dagegen, wollte unbedingt zum Scheitelpunkt der Kurve und dann...
Richie Stanaway, ein übler Abflug des deutschen Formel 3 Überfliegers und wirklich übler Abflug, aufgestiegen am Vordermann und solch ein Klatscher dann die Mannschaft. Andrea Pizzutola dreht sich dann, Javier Taranson und dann de Sille können nicht mehr ausweichen. Ein Horrorcrash an einem der schnellsten Streckenabschnitte.
Trouble off turn 4, a dozen cars involved, caution is out. That's Reed Sorensen, Casey Roderick in the 08, Mike Wallace, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Truex, and more.
It's a chain reaction that started way up front. So there's Denny Hamlin.
With pack racing, the history at Daytona has been the closer you get to the finish, the harder people press, the less give and take there is.
Well, let's have another look. Did something break at the left? Do you know, I think it might have.
Yeah, it snapped away before the apex, didn't it? And just to confirm, John, the safety car...
Hands, look in the background, he gets tagged. Oh my goodness me, almost gets airborne. And the car comes down, and that is the 18 car, yeah, absolutely.
He didn't seem to be aware of the red PC car there on his left side, and he tried to change position and yeah, got turned around.
That's the Performance Tech Motorsport.
Hinchcliffe got a pretty good start, but now he's stopped dead. He's stopped dead and he's been run into straight up the back from Lucas de Grassi. There's more carnage. Oh my goodness!
That's Ricky Taylor in the second Fujitsu car. It was Tonio Liuzzi that made the contact.
Certainly is a great category, Australian Formula 4 Championship, but it can be brutal as well. This was yesterday up at McPhillamy and a real nasty incident. Now Gary Jacobson was the one who comes around here and hits this stationary car of Shea Davies, and I can just give you an update on Gary's medical position right now. He spent the night in hospital, a compound fracture to his upper arm and also a sprained ankle. Surgery last night, pins and screws in through the arm. He'll be released from hospital tomorrow. So Gary, if you've got the telly on today, mate, we wish you all.
Safety car comes in and Kevin Morocca leads the field away. Matteo Tuscia struggling for grip and Luciano Pacetta's right with him and Snegerev spun on the start, finished
Fontana
straight.
hit him.
And he's been collected by Alex Fontana, and Fontana is off into the barriers then, and we may well have the safety car coming straight back out, I imagine. But Snegerev has dropped it coming out of clearways. We had that happen in touring cars, didn't we? Darren Turner a couple of years ago, I think, off the top of my head. but unfortunately that sees Snegarev's strong weekend come to an end. Look, there he is spinning. Fontana collects him, and Karush Karni getting involved, and the three of them all spearing into the barriers down there on the exit of Clearways. Really unfortunate for Alex Fontana and Karush Karni. The race is back underway, but surely it won't be long before the safety car.
And Bernschneider's dominated. Hackett pushing hard, he's lost it himself and wipes the fence at turn 5. He started the year with a crash on the streets of Adelaide. He's been fighting back ever since, and it's come undone. He's just pushed too hard. Right in front of John Bow, who saw it all.
Wow, that's done a lot of damage.
And he exits the picture, and exits the championship picture as well.
I wonder here, he's got no brakes here by the look of it, so I don't know if there's something wrong there or the...
And Australia's Will Power has survived an action-packed race to win the IndyCar Grand Prix at Long Beach. The most frightening incident came when Marco Andretti collided with another car and went flying through the air. Power avoiding the carnage.
Und jetzt bin ich gespannt. Jetzt hat Carlos Sainz Jr. mehr Schwung. Oh, Berührung, Crash! Zwischen Michael Lewis, oh, da hat es aber heftig eingeschlagen, zwischen Michael Lewis und mit der Nummer 16, Tom Blomqvist. Startzielgerade.
Gleich mal in Führung, Luca Ludwig biegt als erster ein und er wird ein Mercedes SLS aber mal richtig getroffen und er geht mal gleich übers Dach und bleibt kopfüber. Kommt dann, zieht ganz nach außen mit den grünen Markierungen, Lance David Arnold trifft da hinten, dann entsprechend das Auto von Black Falcon. Robert Renauer sitzt da am Steuer, der sich das Cockpit mit Kenneth Hyatt teilen wollte. Aber das sieht nach einem vorzeitigen Ende.
Andy Neat, and he knows it's all. They make contact there. Andy Neat trying to lean on him. He knows it's the last. Oh, what a... Off goes Jeff Smith. Jeff Smith gets it. He's going to rejoin in front of them. Oh, he takes out Tom Boardman. Oh, that is such a...
So this is what happened.
Oh, that's the Corvette's fault there.
Yeah,
He's gotten loose. He's caused that.
Magnussen has lost it. And that's a big impact.
Oh, huge into the wall.
They're out.
And he's caused that completely.
See if we can work how did this... Oh, just got it wrong. Tyre's gone down, I think. The car suddenly looked as though it went low on a corner, and that flips over, lands on all fours. There's another impact into the barrier. That is a monster.
Well, you saw better than me, and if you think that tyre deflated, then that obviously the cause of that. But my goodness me, at the speed...
Looking at the orange car.
Oh, you see him pump it right there now that he's set it. He shot the front end, not do it, and then it took one pedal adjustment. He got the front end down a little bit.
Cedere alla Luco, ma ha esagerato Alex Frassinetti, prende la terra e va...
Second from the left, Tanner Faust on the inside. Doran was leading and he just got kissed by Tanner Faust. This then is David Higgins spinning. That's another puncture. He had one yesterday.
Coming down the front straight, on the brakes, overcooks it, carries a little too much speed, and right in the...
Moves to the inside, now to the outside.
Whoa!
Oh,
yeah.
So Tony Kanaan literally flew over the top of Elio's car as Elio was braking, Davey, to go into turn number one.
Right here.
Oh my God!
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Tony's throttle stuck or something.
Yeah.
Tony hit there was no... They are Hildebrand.
Careful of traffic. He's got to get around the lap. Traffic.
I think he's running out.
He hit the wall. Just like Thomas Scheckter. Keep your foot on the gas. Damn well.
A lot of times you're able to catch this and maybe not hit anything, but he catches the outside wall, and then that banking carries you all the way down to the inside where you slam that and really tear your race car up.
What happened here?
Just to pull it up in front of him. Oh, wow. Man. Oh. What a bad break for Swindell there.
What did he do? He